Even holding hot soup hurts. Now imagine if our whole body was immersed in hot water, not just like in a hot spring, but actually boiling. Yes, what does it feel like to be boiled alive? In boiling water, skin that immediately encounters the heat of the water will immediately turn red and blister. The taste might be similar to being splashed with sauce like before, but multiplied 100 times. Over time, the skin becomes dry and stiff like burnt paper. It's different from chicken skin, which becomes soft white, but suddenly the pain disappears. No, not because the fire has been turned off. This is actually a danger sign. The problem is that this means the nerve cells in the skin have died. Yes, nerve cells are like communication cables from parts of the body to the brain. And because of the heat, he broke up. If it's like this, the skin won't be able to grow again like before. Apart from that, the internal organs of the body are also affected by heat, even though they are not directly exposed to water. The heart and kidneys work hard to lower body temperature. But this is a futile struggle. Slowly, the fluids in the body also boil and then evaporate, making the organs thirsty and no longer functioning. But if it still hasn't been picked up, what else will happen? In short, the whole body will be cooked. Yes, it's similar to boiled animal meat. Muscles that were originally flexible and soft turned dense and white. Because the iron that makes it red is damaged, the fat may melt, but most likely life will be lost long before the body is cooked. It could really be due to shock at the beginning. It could be when important organs stop working, or it could be due to difficulty breathing. Suffocated by one's own shrunken skin. Yes, up to this point we have seen that being boiled is a very painful experience. But the crazy thing is that we can just boil it even without water. How is that possible? Okay, so the body can cook because the protein in it is damaged. It's simple like this: the protein is stored in folds like origami. But if the temperature rises, it will open. And once it's opened, the protein can't be folded again. That's why boiled eggs can't be turned over again. It's a raw egg. Well, it's crazy that this process can occur at temperatures like this, which are not that far from body temperature. In fact, in several places in the world, the environmental temperature has exceeded that. This is why, if the Earth's temperature continues to warm, we might really get cooked. Like in Europe in 2023, days of extreme hot weather will cause tens of thousands of people to die. But speaking of boiling, there are several animals that are often boiled alive, such as shrimp, lobsters, and crabs. Do they also feel pain? There was a theory that said the answer was no, because their nervous system was simpler. But there are also experiments that show that lobsters avoid being shocked or exposed to heat. Some say this is just a reflex, but others suggest that this involves an increase in stress hormones. Yes, the question of whether marine animals that are boiled alive are still a matter of debate among scientists. But what is clear is that several countries have banned their citizens from carrying out this practice. So, now we'll see how it goes at Taste Boiled. Even though it might not happen, our curiosity has been answered. Now, what experience do we want to try to imagine? And as always, thank you.